Welcome back. We are just a few days away from St. Patrick's Day, which is on Sunday. But of course, many of us will just be celebrating all weekend because why not? We have Tara here with Margaret's Pub out of Easton, here with a unique dish that you could celebrate with beef stew, which is a very popular Irish dish.
Yes. So we have, on Sunday, let's back up. So Saturday, Easton is having their big town celebration. There will be a parade. There are different live music events. It's kind of a big party mode. We will be open on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, serving traditional Guinness Irish beef stew. So it's something that I typically just make once a year. It has sold out the last couple of years, so not something you want to miss, but it's actually made with Guinness. It is slow roasted. Oh. We also we always serve Guinness, and for St. Patrick's Day we have Harp Lager in bottles. So we have a lot of different things lined up for the weekend, but the beef stew with the dinner roll is definitely a traditional dish that people should come and try.
Yeah, I have to say that right when you you opened the lid on the crock pot, and the entire studio just started smelling like this phenomenal stew. But what's so interesting about this smell is that you can really smell like an undertone of Guinness within that.
It really, using the Guinness in the broth really richens it up. I don't know that it makes it any thicker, but there's several pints of Guinness in the recipe, but it does have that very rich smell to it. And you can even see how it has, the vegetables have soaked it up and has just a really rich color to it.
It looks amazing. What advice do you have for someone that's never made this before but wants to try it out?
Honestly, I just kind of Googled a couple recipes and found one that I felt had really great traditional ingredients. You know, there's not flour in it. It's just it's the meat. You do need to probably substitute. It's hard to get turnips and parsnips in southern Minnesota this time of year.
Sure.
I have made it with that. If they're not available, then I just swap out a couple different potatoes and use carrots. So,
all right, awesome.
It's not going to taste bad regardless.
No.
Just give it time to simmer.
Well, would we be able to try this?
You absolutely can try it.
Try it.
Yes, you may.
All right. I'm going to just scooch this on over here. I'm so excited to try this.
You're actually my first taste testers on this year's batch.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! So, would you recommend going for potato or
all of it
meat?
together?
Okay.
Just don't overthink it.
Okay. Okay.
Just again.
Oh, this is amazing.
Okay, good.
I can see why it sells out.
Okay, thank you.
That's so good. Wow. And what's the atmosphere like at Margaret's Pub for someone that's not been there?
It's really vibey. That's kind of one of the things, I don't even know if it's on my sweatshirt. It is. Our logo is wine, craft beer, and atmosphere, because the atmosphere, people tell us when they come in, if they haven't been there before, they literally are looking around saying, oh my gosh, this place is amazing. It just has a really cool, you know, the original height of the ceilings, it's an old brick building. That has been retained. It's the original hardwood floors, and it just, people tell us that it feels like they're sitting in their friend's living room.
Oh,
that's
yeah, and so eating some delicious stew, and I have to say, this is seriously,
it's so good.
So good. I want to just
thanks,
sit
Nick.
In silence and just
sit in silence and eat it.
Well, when you're off the air, you can do that.
Right. Well, thank you so much. Let's remind people where you're located.
Yes, we are down in Easton, small town, population 180. It is our St. Patrick's Day celebration. You can follow us on Facebook, Margaret's Pub-Easton, to get all the details for the weekend, because it is a town celebration on Saturday.
All right. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
More when we come back on Cato Living.